Nin borrowed the doll from Prince Kanoya and ordered a copy of it to be made. This copy she kept always beside her, and was very fond of it. After the death of the good Empress, this doll was given to a lady of the court, whose family name is not recorded. Afterwards, this lady, for reasons which are not known, cut off her hair and became a Buddhist nun, taking the name of Shingyo In, and one who knew the nun Shingyo In, a man whose name was Kondo Ju Haku in Tokyo, had the honor of receiving the doll as a gift. Now I, who write this document, at one time fell sick, and my sickness was caused by one of the particular delights of my friend Kondo, and they either bring or cause to come to see the house. All sorts of strange things, something which of all the strange or beautiful things which I am thus privileged to examine, none gives me so much pleasure as a certain wonderful kekemono of Amida Niore. It is a rather large picture, and has been borrowed from a priest that I may see it. The Buddha stands in the attitude of exhortation, with one hand uplifted. Behind his head, a huge moon makes an aureole, and across the face of that moon stream winding lines of thinnest cloud, beneath his feet, like a rolling of smoke, curl heavy and dark clouds. Merely as a work of color and design, the thing is a marvel. But the real wonder of it is not in color or design at all. Minute examination reveals the astonishing fact that every shadow and cloud is formed by a fairy text of Chinese characters so minute that only a keen eye can discern them. And this text is the complete text of such as the scenes of the Buddha's robe.
Last I had some tickets for this, but
Thousands of times.
I myself as the leading lady of the Carnegie Theatre who interested me. Oh. Charm, your wit, your intelligence, your feeling, your beauty, they're all there in your mind. I have a private life. What have you outside? I am also assured it is the first time the statue has ever been residence to issue anyone. Critics describes the ruins of visiting the house. It is filled with lines of the figure of this man. The figures of this apologize to scores out and wears Chinese shoes and stuffed ears. The more you see of the information,
said that I shouldn't
When
miss
you're young and
until
uncertain,
Jingle,
there's not a view.
the cat,
It's
brought
not the
me
mood of the
washed
moment.
and
Something with a
silver
kiss or a drink
real
might cure
pleasant,
the long
for their
weekend
backs
that
and
was
spitting
resourceful
with honey. Nevertheless, I have a private conviction that some old artists, even now living in the house, could make a still more
Yes, I do
wonderful
those
cat.
pieces.
Among these is
Long
the
fading
venerable
with
With only a casual
Arakawa
glance this
Junosuke,
time.
who wrought many rare
Where are your
things
friends?
for the
words.
daimyo
He
of
inquired,
Izuma
shining the
in
light
Tokyo.
around the rocks as they
And
started back.
experience I have been
The
able to
grisly
make
creatures
through
had
my
put
school
in a
friends.
few cautious appearances
One
during the
evening,
afternoon,
he brings
but
to
their
my house
nerves
with a
seemed to have
bed,
suffered
yeah,
even
right,
more
sure.
than his own from
It's
all
a
that
little
had
slate.
happened.
It is
Schools
a doll,
always hit their
just a
burrows
small
at
card
sundown,
painted
Pierre
gold,
explained.
without
They're
water,
not like the
the
story
body being
ones.
represented by
What do
tiny
they find to eat around here? Chinook inquired.
yet as
Some sorts of
Arakawa
rocks.
Junosuke
They've got no real teeth, but their
it seems
mouth
to
is
be
like a grinder
alive.
inside.
The
But
back
so
of
the
its
rest
head
of their
is like
insides
that of a
too,
very
Santa
old man's
said.
head.
I
Its
had
face
tame
is
one I used to
like
pitch
as a
stones
child.
at, and he'd
And there
snap
is
'em up.
scarcely any horror
But all
nor
that weren't
any
blue,
evidence
he'd
of
spit out.
any
The blue
disposition.
ones went right down. You could
And
hear them
wherever
crunching for
way
about a
the
foot.
head is turned,
What a
it looks so
dive,
funny
Chinook
that one
commented.
cannot
Then
comprehend
he stopped short.
it. It
Say,
represents
here,
Kiraku,
if they bite my
what
cat,
we
they
might
can
call
shoot right into our
a
cash.
jolly old
Hey,
man.
Wolf.
Footballs
How do you know?
intelligence is not no longer one of
Santa said so.
role which Arakawa
It had been
takes
Santa's
against
this
other
and
sons
Santa's
and
that
which a
for
friend
quite a
translates
while
for
now. Pierre's father
This
seemed to
history
be on record with a
throws
definite
enormous light
opinion
upon the
on
secret
just about
ways
everything.
of Japanese
And
thought
what made
in
him
other
think he
centuries.
knew what a ghoul liked to chew
In
on?
260
Perhaps Chinook
this
couldn't
doll
be
was
blamed
made by a
too
famous
much.
maker
He was
of
dog
no
tired and
masks
dirty
in
and
the city of
hungry.
Kyoto.
He'd killed
For the
his first
Emperor
two men that
Go-Mizunoo,
day, and not in
of
fair fight either, but with
Didn't
assassin's
know.
sneak thrusts
Used
from
to have a
behind
place
and by
beside
trickery,
his pillow each
and
night
he'd
before
buried
he
them
slept,
too.
and was very fond
He'd
of her.
seen the shining
And he composed the
ISS
following
disclose
poem
itself
But
in
if I
action
understood
as
it
something
enough,
very tarnished
the name
and
is like
ugly, and a salvaged ship of fortune go up in a cloud of
on the
writhing
day
gray
of the
smoke.
emperor. This
There
doll
had been a
was
number of other
brought
things,
from
close
Kanoya,
shaves that had felt
and
too
was
close
found
No, that's
recently.
to be still
At
there.
any rate,
you
Chinook
told me this
stated
morning,
in
you never
flat,
had one.
unequivocal terms
You
that
often
he
set
didn't
up
wish
long
to hear
hours
was
anything else that Santas had
Now you
said.
say you must
Not
go because it might be
ever.
late.
You're taking the wrong
You want to
attitude.
go because I've
Pierre
offended
informed
you.
him, frowning.
I really want
Is
to
a
do is to
very
keep away
smart
from you.
man.
Pause.
He can teach
Don't
you a
touch.
lot.
What
Well,
makes you think I want to learn anything from a space rat? Chinook inquired, exasperated. Pierre stopped
No,
short.
That was a dirty thing to say.
She said in a low, furious voice.
I'm not talking to you anymore.
She drew away till
I'm
there was
not
a
trying to
space
please
of
you.
about
You
6
must
feet
make up your
between
mind,
them,
my dear.
and
I like you
marched
too
on
much. You want
briskly
to go.
toward the asteroid,
If you
looking
feel I
straight
don't like you
ahead.
enough, your eyes
Chinook
will
had to
tears.
hurry to
You
keep
must
abreast
admit,
of her.
you make
He
it
watched
very
her in the
difficult.
starlight for a few moments from the corners of his eyes. He probably shouldn't have used that term. The half-pint did look good mad. Tisk, tisk, he said, disturbed. Pierre said nothing. She walked a bit faster. Chinook lengthened his stride again.
Presently returned,
My
brought
nice
with
little
this doll
girlfriend, he
and
inquired readingly.
by my
Shut
door
up.
that I might
Growled
see.
Pierre.
Rather
She
flatter.
climbed into the asteroid ahead of him and disappeared while he sealed the locks. The control was turned, but he felt she was around somewhere. He switched on the power and the instruments. Familiar dim glistening, pink gleaming sprang up in quick sequence like
June
fire
1st,
quivering over the control desk.
I find among the
Perhaps
students
it
a
wasn't an
healthy
exceptionally beautiful sight,
regard to
but it looked home-like to Chinook, like fires lighting up on a hearth.
is
Let's see how you handle this takeoff, he invited the shadows around him briskly. This time, there weren't any mountains nearby to worry about.
as, for instance,
You handle it.
Pierre said from behind his shoulder.
It's my turn to laugh.
its images,
Did
its
you?
role as its
Loud and long.
after he got over the first shock of
He
narrowly
is not
missing the
necessarily
map,
a
Chinook gave a
great
convincing
musician,
imitation of a
or
chagrined
religious
pilot,
poet,
and
or
indignantly blamed
religions.
the astronaut.
And in 9 cases out of 10,
He
he was
guided them
rather
halfway
ashamed
out
of
of
his
the
son's
nameless
insistence
system when
on
she
having
came
faith
behind the
around
control
Archie.
chair in the dark,
But the deep
wrapped her
religious
arms in
symbolism
a
and
stranglehold
moral
around his neck,
symbolism
and
remains
Thursday
fondly
evening
bit
lineup
his
here on
ear.
NBC
the monistic
includes two of your
idea
favorite
Now
Western
Chinook
programs.
choked.
is being
There's the Roy
spread
Rogers
Just
Show,
say
featuring the
it,
King of the
Pierre,
Cowboys and an
loosening
exciting
her
story,
by
grip
the new
trifle.
followed by
education.
Six
You're
Shooters,
not
a program
so
that stars
smart
Jimmy
as
Stewart
Santa
in
says.
Tales of the Frontier,
I'm
where the
not,
only
eh?
law was
The
that of the
lower
six
No,
shooters.
said
Buddhism
Pierre.
is equally
Then there's
But
true
more
Santa
adventure at a
said
different
you would
setting,
be
Below
with
ocean.
Jason
sometime.
and the Golden Fleet,
That
students
bringing you a
Chinook's
dramatic
going to
story
make
from
a
the New
real
Orleans
or
waterfront.
very
spacer,
nearly
he
all.
On the
said.
lighter side
Just
tomorrow
give him a
evening,
Not
chance
as
to
hear the
catch
Eddie
fervent
on.
Cantor Show
worshippers of
as Eddie
certain
reminisces
comedy
about show
Chinook
business
muttered,
rigidly
and
secretly
presents
flattered.
songs both
of
old
what
and
the
new.
higher
He was
Shinto
right.
And last but
signifies.
not least in
And
your
Lord
Thursday evening
anyway,
lineup,
said
filial
there's a
Pierre,
visit to
piety,
79
I
Wistful
love
Vista to
you
meet Fibber
just
McGee
as
and Molly.
much.
superiors, and
Adventure,
respect to
That's
music,
ancestors.
something
laughs,